is about to go down. I don't like play with me.
You ain't going to fucking
You
show.
don't want shit to say to me. I don't.
You AJB?
I'm running from icy. Young nigga be the truth. You know I be the truth. Yeah, they know that switch better than anything. Lie, since younger we was thuggin', no debate about it. Say what you feel what you say, you know me fake about it. Every move I make tryna get cake about it. I was raised in that place where they don't make it out. Been in that jam with my mans, we done made it out. 10 toes, how I stand and what you say about it. All about them bands, we don't play about it. Tie up them loose ends, ain't no way around it. Better dot your I's and cross your T's, nigga. Watch those surroundings, you tryna survive the streets, nigga. One day you in, next day you gonna start with big, nigga. Yeah, in my city ain't sweet, nigga. Nah, from where it's every man for theyself. But I'ma hold my dogs up, my mans do my help. Never turn my back on who be there for me. And I got love for you if I know you care for me. They don't have to play with me. Ain't talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They don't have to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit. Hold on, let me see who they talking about.
Adam, you guys mentioned all of the questions swirling around Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders, and first-time GM Adam Peters is really leaning on his mentors in the face of all of those question marks. He's been on the phone
They
all
finna
day
pick him.
long talking to a lot of his mentors. One of them, Bob Myers, former GM for the Golden State Warriors.
Nigga been talking to Bob Myers, huh? 100 points, baby, get my side shitty, nigga. Yeah. We was taught to get the money to the 50, nigga. Tell them get with me, nigga. I ain't nothing like these dudes, don't compare me to them. I'm out here bustin' moves doing shit they wouldn't dare be doing. I ain't settling up trying to get the best out of life. This pain I gotta never end, I let my stress out of night. Step in the booth and get the blessing of mine. Some women don't love you, they just possess the life. That's why I put my trust in their bitch. First they lazy, switch on you, they fuck with their bitch now. Live with no regrets, learn from your lessons. I'm trying to be my best and keep on earning blessings. Pray to the lucky watching over me, and I'ma keep on going for how I'm supposed to be. They don't have to play with me. All the money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it is. You know I run that shit on A. They don't have to play with me. All the money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it is. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They don't have to play with me. Don't play with me. Yeah, like, man. What is that?
831 yards, 73%, 10 touchdowns, 2 picks, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Jaden Daniels, in a draft that didn't have a spectacular talent like Caleb Williams, would have been the #1 pick overall. He's got a chance to be great. No, you cannot let a player dictate college. It's the NFL. You pick them, they come to you, right? You're not sitting out 8 years. The Raiders are picking way down the line. It's not Eli Manning and Philip Rivers at the Tom Brady flip-flop. I know Antonio Pierce wanted him. Probably would have wanted to be there. You're Washington, and needs a quarterback, and you got a guy there. I'm sure Dan Quinn, a defensive guy, says, who are defense coordinators going to stress about all week and not sleep about all week? Okay, who's that guy? Jaden Daniels. And of all the quarterbacks this season, he had the best tape, Greeny, from start to finish. His tape was better than any quarterback.
He had the best tape.
Lewis Riddick, you've been saying to me for months on this program in the lead-up and on Get Up and anywhere else we've had this conversation that he is your #1 player in this class. And I can see the commissioner making his way out onto the stage where he will announce this.
They finna get Drake May with they dumb ass.
You saw the Washington draft room do their celebration. Here comes pick #2.
With the second pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels, quarterback, LSU.
Okay, they smart.
Again, what a season he had. Combined rushing and passing over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. He won the
That nigga was killer. That nigga won hella shit.
Arizona State started 3 seasons there, 2 in Baton Rouge. So he's 23 years old with lots of experience.
Huh?
Lewis is what everyone talks about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they trying to say. I hope both of them be good. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna hurt the league if both of them niggas is good. They made Caleb's situation a little better. But then Washington, they got hella picks though, so if they draft good, they can help this nigga out too. Cause look, bro, one of Washington's best players went to Chicago. They got like a draft pick. They got like 3 draft picks for 2 niggas that they traded. So they got hella picks. Hopefully they pick right. That nigga went to Arizona State and LSU. Alright, this nigga right here. Had to return the love, I was stuck on being selfish. Mama raised a thug, there was no way she can help it. Say it funny but crazy, I never felt it. Family turned is loyal, hoes telling lies. Homies falling apart, but you don't see me picking signs. Saying like I'm hunting from my past, all this pain. I swear they wasn't in the rain. All these new faces, swear a lot of shit been changing me. They just rapping, they ain't really who they claim. And I'm too grown for the game you tryna play with me. Cause I'd rather be part our ways, just keep it straight with me. I'm supposed to trust when all you ever do is change on me. Every time I turn around, they switching lanes for me. I swear the block gon' feel the same to me. It's like the love them took a change from me. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Only having money a blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too grown for the game you tryna play with me. I just want you to keep straight with me. Don't compare me to the lame. Oh, I'm a savage, you get stripped about your chain. This style, I don't know which one to blame. We don't trust no bitches, I done seen niggas get played. Rolling up in charges, but you know we play for keeps. Come to win the country when it's fan is how it be. For my kids, you got me stressing in my sleep. But my kids don't want for nothing, now I'm the baby. We don't want no smoke, I hate the rush, but you get burnt, you play with me. In corners with my water, you get smashed for playing deep. Feel like I'm stuck up in the maze, trying to make it A to B. Say your dogs don't want that pressure when we slang, which we don't see. Real supposed to fake, these niggas softer than some Play-Doh. Fatigue up on my chopper, got me feeling like it's Halo. We crank low, behind the mills, now we got cake though. Check it out the slime and get the juice, now got your Fago.
We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the Wonders U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
But they thinking it's the same one, baby. I'm too grown for the game you trying to play with me. I just want you to keep straight with me.
Bro, who would take Drake May over Penix? I swear, bro, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm not seeing nothing. That shit don't make no sense. That's good.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This defense for the Vikings, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Cousins. They'll get this out to Kamara. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They go play action. Cousins. They'll roll him out
Let's
right.
go, Kurt.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here.
Got that,
give him a chance to
nigga.
be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Yeah.
First and goal,
I got it on my
for
phone.
an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run this one in. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Shedding the tackle, and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Niner defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
2nd down and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now it's Watson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play fake. Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing, Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action.
Come on, bro, pick up your block.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Let's go.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. And
he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Oh, he's just blasting me.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. Try to pound it in, Kamara. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw, Cousins. Touchdown! Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Come here, Hunter.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
This motherfucker's 6'8.5".
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Damn, nigga out there throwing niggas. God damn.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From the 50, it's Watson.
Oh, give me that.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Watson.
Oh!
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This is 2nd and 8.
Watson now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they can't bring him down. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 10. On play action, Cousins. On the check down, he finds Kamara. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends. Because
come on!
It'll be intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Here's one deep for Pickens, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
That nigga got wheels.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Watson's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Watson.
Oh,
this
that
ball
was big.
tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
And that last penalty makes his third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. In motion right, Dobbs. Here's Watson. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Chris Jones on the stop.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Pass incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Cousins to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the red zone now, Cousins.
Ah,
and the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0.
Bro, this thing hella big who they just drafted.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL.
Good game, bro. Bro, is this bitch? Hey!
goes to Washington. He has all his talent around him. He does a great job. He doesn't do well off platform. The offensive line's going to be key there, but they have weapons. Atlanta's been drafting guys like Kyle Pitts and Drake London and Bijan Robinson. Now they have Michael Penix, who's too high for my liking. The New England Raiders, Dallas Turner from Alabama, still sitting there. Bring up one single threat. Penix decides to draft with Casey Layton. Your offensive line coach, oh, by the way, everybody, there's no talent here whatsoever. Right? So he will help Casey Layton cut down on penalties. For this pick, though, for the Atlanta Falcons, they got to believe. For the Raiders, it was discussed. The Raiders have taken him at 13. Raiders evidently were trying to trade up. I didn't know that to trade up to get Michael Penix. They had to think about Denver picking one pick ahead. There is a position. Who would have thought Atlanta, though, would make this move? I didn't see it coming. I don't know who did.
Michael, let's talk. Let's get to Shefty here quickly with the concerns about the injuries. What can you tell us?
Well, the teams are not concerned about his knees, not concerned about his shoulders. Raheem Morris loved Michael Penix, and the Falcons felt like they swirling in recent weeks that he could be the pick, and now there have been 4 quarterbacks taken in the first 8 picks with J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix still out there.
It's the first time in the common draft era 4 quarterbacks go in the first 8 picks. The Bears will be next. What are your thoughts on Michael Penix to Atlanta?
Michael Penix is a really good player. Talked to some of the quarterback coaches in the minor league and on the pro days. They said he has the best arm. The ball comes off of his hand electric. The key is when will we see it? Kirk Cousins is going to play if he's healthy. So when will we see Michael Penix on the field?
That's a really good question. Do we want to have him on this field? I mean, he's obviously a running Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, look, I mean, this makes one team that has to talk about Kirk Cousins' stats.
Well, we'll find out. So the Bears made the first pick of this night, and now they will make the 9th selection. Here's Ron Randall.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Washington.
The big questions on all the talk shows in Chicago this week. Do they draft the lineman to protect the young quarterback or the receiver to give him the weapon? And now we have our answer. Consensus All-American out of Las Vegas, 167 catches and 2 touchdowns. 20 touchdowns the past 2 seasons. And that was tough. Suffered a broken rib and punctured lung last September. Didn't miss a game and led the country in receiving yards with 1,600.
Love this kid. I said he was special early on tonight. Rome will burn you. Rome is 6'3" almost, 212 pounds with length, track 4.45, 39 vertical, 24 contested catches in 2023, most at FBS. Talk about consistency. 5 or more catches in every game. The only game he didn't was Utah. He had 2 touchdowns receptions. This kid is like Marvin Harrison, and Marvin Harrison senior in terms of work ethic. He's humble. He wants to keep getting better and better. Michael Penix Jr. had him to throw to. Also had Jalen McMillan and Jalen Cole, 2 really good players. Think about the Chicago Bears now with Caleb Williams and DJ Moore adding Romo Odunze. To me, when you look back on it, I thought he was ranked clearly the second best receiver, right there with Marvin Harrison Jr., slightly ahead of the league. Maybe he won the best 4 or 5 players in this draft, and you get him and pick an 8. You want to get a guy inside of 5. Romo Odunze was right there at that spot on my big board.
We've had 9 players selected. They've all been offensive players. Meanwhile, I believe we're about to have our first trade of the night. Shefty.
Bringing the Minnesota Vikings, there was discussions about them coming up to number 4, number 5. They did not want to go that high. But with all the quarterbacks going, they felt they couldn't wait anymore and have just engineered a trade with the Jets to come up to number 10, presumably to pick the quarterback. The Minnesota Vikings at number 10 are now on the clock.
Moving up 1 spot. The Jets were at 10. The Vikings there at 11. And so they come up here. One would assume this is for J.J. McCarthy.
I don't think there's any question that that's who it's for. I think Minnesota, to me, represents the organization that is best suited to really support a young quarterback.
Yeah.
They have it all. Offensive line, running back, wide receivers, and they have coaches in this room, a guy like J.J. McCarthy.
Meanwhile, the Bears, of course, just took one of their new star young wide receivers. And Subway takes us down to Molly, who's with Rome Odunze.
All right, thank you, Rome. You just caught balls from quarterback Caleb Williams just last week. How excited are you to play with him?
I'm thrilled. I got to watch him play from across the sideline, and I know how special he is, so I'm so excited to get the word from day one and go do something special.
What does this Bears staff
A dumbass breakout game for a nigga who already got an X Factor. What type of dumbass shit is this Madden be on? Who cares?